weirdest experience ever. What is that?
Fire!
Right. Do you see that? No!
Stinks. Well, the power is still out at our house. No hot water now, but it's not raining. So we came out to Lexington this morning. And it's cold.
So they go over to the Buckman Tavern and they sit by the fire and they talk. The regulars are on their way. There were 70 to 80 Minutemen here in this commons, as right here where this street is, the British troops came coming in. We're part of
So there's an audio tour that we're all listening to as we go through the house.
This is the original front door from the tavern, and there's a bullet hole from the Battle of Lexington right there. Paul Revere rode out and he alerted Lexington, and those militiamen gathered. And then this is the tavern that was right next to the green where they came and they waited. Oh, these are beautiful, Laura.
Yeah, I found them on the ground.
Do you want me to hold them?
Yeah. Do you think any of these trees were here during the war?
I'm not sure.
So we found a spot where they're doing a demonstration of what the Minutemen would go through and getting ready to fire their muskets.
An arsenal of weapons.
Ready? Present. Fire! Oh, so we have a misfire, so you can take your fingers out of your ears. Present. Fire! So that's one musket.
Ooh.
There
Where
were
did
some
it go?
Prime and load. Fire!
So loud. I want one of those.
Eric Hartwell saw those British soldiers approaching, so everyone's in the militia. So chapter 1 is Lexington Green,
Chapter 2 is
the bridge, and this is chapter 3.
Got it.
So they march on this highway, but no one's dying at that moment.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Two roads diverged in yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both and be one traveler. Long I stood, and looked downward as far as I could. I took the one less traveled by, and died in the middle of the difference.
Guys, I think this is the one less traveled by.
My foot is a sweeper.
Thank goodness we found a bathroom.
Oh, I'm hungry.
You hungry? Let's go find somewhere to eat.
Yeah.
We're waiting for our food at the restaurant. They're playing with the animal sticker activity.
These look good. Isaac is studying more about the revolution.
How's chicken pesto? Good. Janae's order of choice at every restaurant we've been to so far has been the sampler, which means we all let her taste our food. Where are we, Caleb?
We are at the Walden Pond.
What in the world is Walden Pond?
So there's this guy named, what's his name? Henry David Thoreau. Henry David Thoreau. He's like an artist dude, and he came here. He's an artist, right?
He's a writer.
Writer.
A philosopher, really.
So yeah, he came down to this Walden Pond, and then he stayed here for a really long time in a cabin, and he wrote a book about it called Walden Pond, I think.
Called Walden. Let's go. So I had no idea that Walden Pond was right next to Lexington and Concord in Massachusetts. And so I was actually researching hikes in the area, and Walden Pond came up, and I was like, no, that can't be the Walden Pond. But it was the Walden Pond. Walden Pond. So we're starting here at the Visitor Center. Good job.
Welcome to Walden Pond. I think this is like the first one published.
The Life of Henry David Thoreau.
House replica is here.
Let's do it.
I'm excited to see his house because he actually made his own house.
It's so cool. Oh, I think we found the replica.
Look, this is tiny.
Is it tiny? Was he the original tiny house person? What do you think? Would you come live here for 2 years?
Nope. No, because of the cold.
Because of the cold.
Otherwise, I would be fine with it.
Let's go hike around and see the beautiful nature that he enjoyed. Do you see that? Look how gorgeous it is.
And not when I came to die,
discover that I had not lived. Henry D. Thoreau. Caleb threw a pebble in the pond, and I said, "Good Thoreau, Caleb."
Like Henry David Thoreau?
Thoreau.
Good Thoreau?
I'm so proud.
That was a clever joke. Good Thoreau. This was where the house was.
So I knew Emerson and Thoreau were connected, but I didn't realize Ralph Waldo Emerson owned this property and gave Thoreau permission to live here for 2 years. You see that? That's sunlight. And it makes the yellow leaves just come alive.
It's our first time to see sun in Boston.
For many, on both sides, it will be their first taste of that.
Okay, we're going up to the North Bridge.
Do you think there might still be blood stained?
I don't know, it was a couple hundred years ago, right?
I think it's all washed off by now. Janae's eating a snack on her way down. So we're reviewing history as we walk. And Janae looks up and she goes, "I would be on the good team, because the good team's better." Janae, which team's the good team?
The one with the gray, the one with the gray, clothes.
Referring to the
ones with the gray clothes.
Not the red coats.
What's the non-matching clothes?
The ones with the not matching clothes.
Not the red one, the gray one.
By the rude bridge that arched the flood, their flag to April's breeze unfurled. Here once the embattled farmers stood and fired the shot heard round the world.
So here in Concord at this bridge was the shot heard around the world, but it's referred to that because of a poem that was written afterwards. And it's kind of like Paul Revere. The reason he's so famous is from the poem that was written. There were other people who rode that night and even completed the ride, letting people know that the British were coming or the regulars were coming. But it's because of the poem that he's so famous.
They came 3,000 miles and died to keep the past upon its throne. Unheard beyond the ocean tide, their English mother made her moan. This place is beautiful, but war is so sad.
We have to read every single sign.
Mom does.
Have you not met me?
Mom takes her time through historical sites. So right here at Concord, that bridge that we were at is also the mansion of the grandfather of Emerson. And for me with philosophy, the transcendental movement is one of my favorites, with Emerson, Thoreau, and others here in the early United States.
We finally found fall, not winter storm death.
Of course, we still don't know if the power is on at our house.
We don't know, but we can hope. Look, there's North Bridge.
Kendra found a blue jay.
We found a circular path. Oh, they're smooth.
I'm surprised you left your jacket in the van. Don't you wish you had your jacket though?
Tiny bit, except for like when it winds, but feel my hands.
The breeze. Yeah, they're cold. You gonna go exploring up there? So the kids have a journal that they keep, and they always are asking for pictures because they put the pictures in their journal for what they're learning of the year.
Yep. I usually put a ton of pictures and like label them. I'm like, this is when I did this. This is me sitting under blah blah blah.
Yep.
Right.
Lions and tigers and bears, oh my!
We are
What up?
Today has been a long day full of history, but when I found out we were right next to Louisa May Alcott's home, we had to stop. We're literally just pulling over, spending a few seconds, but here it is. I love Little Women. Elise is a big fan as well. This is her home. Welcome to the Little Women garden. You've got Joe,
Meg, Beth, and Amy.
Yes, you do.
These two should be swapped, right?
To go in age order, yes.
Should we knock on the door and go inside?
Oh, she doesn't live here right now. She used to live here a long time ago.
Now who lives here?
I don't know, good question. I think it might be a museum. I just checked with the owner. The power is still not back on. No! You guys remember that time we went on vacation and the power went out for like 48 hours and we had no electricity?
Yeah.
And yeah.
But what if it goes out for more than 48?
We decided with no power, no hot water, and the power company said they're not coming by tonight. we're just gonna go stay somewhere else that has hot water, that has electricity, but it is not easy to pack up in the dark. Okay, we gotta find all of our stuff.
Yay! Yay!
And we need to clean up too. Good job, Kev.
Weirdest experience ever. The power just came on, or we think so, but there's this crazy beeping.
There's this red thing blaring and making this noise.
What is going on? What was that?
It's this.
What is that?
I pushed this button to stop it. I don't know what it is, but I can't hear.
What in the world?
I'm doing a video so we can
It says
send
a
it to the owner.
sewer system.
Did the power just come back on?
The power did come back on after we booked another Airbnb. Oh my gosh.
10 minutes?
Oh.
5 minutes ago?
Yeah.
We just booked another place.
And packed.
How was your cold shower?
Freezing.
So the lights keep turning on and off. It's really weird.
Oh.
The lights keep going on and off. It's flickering.
The lights on brighter. So our power is back on, but it's glitching and it's not on enough to run the internet.
Or
the washing machine. So I was able to cancel the other Airbnb. I sent them a message and explained what was going on, and they were so sweet and said, no problem, we'll cancel it and fully refund you. So now we're here and we're staying here.
What if it immediately shuts down again?
Oh, don't even tempt the world to have the power go off again, Laura.
What if it just like immediately goes?
Laura, you never know what can happen. Life's a grand adventure.
I feel like whenever we go places, we're like Anne of Green Gables. Adventure always catches us.
That's exciting. I think at the end of life, we're gonna have some pretty good stories to tell.
Good night, J-House out.
That tree just snapped. Oh wait, these could be live wires.
Look at that one! Oh my gosh!
Bringing extreme damaging winds blasting at 94 miles per hour.
The power is still not back.